to this thing. Today I'm doing another foundation review of a foundation I just found but have loved when I've been wearing it. So I'm gonna show you my skin before I had all my makeup done, and it's a little bit really bad. So try to be nice because skin is a thing that everybody has. So that being said, let's hop on over and you can see how it applies and how it works. Okay, I know my skin looks terrible, but that's also kind of why I wanted to do this video today, to kind of show you how it really works with this foundation. In my last foundation review video, someone told me I looked like the ugly version of Kylie Jenner and then the pretty version of Kylie Jenner. I know it looks bad, but it's also natural skin and that happens. So we're just gonna get to it. This is my Rare Beauty. I'm using the shade 130N, so it's for neutral undertones. And when you open this up, it's this little applicator in here. You can kind of just dab it where you would like. And I'm just gonna make sure we get a pretty decent amount of coverage going in here. There is a lot of shade ranges with this foundation, which is really cool. So you can get the correct undertones and all of that fun stuff. I'm going to be applying with a sponge. So I'm just gonna start blending it out with my sponge here. It would blend much better if it was wet, but that's okay. The reason I'm using a sponge instead of my fingertips is because of the fact that I have all of these acne spots. I don't want any of the foundation to be getting into and under that dry skin. When you let your foundation get like rubbed in that way, if your skin is broken out or if you have like wrinkles or anything, you're literally just rubbing it into those wrinkles, those acne, that dry skin and everything, and it's going to get under there and dry those spots up even more throughout the day, which is not what you want, especially if your skin looks like mine does. Now already, without concealer, without anything else, this is how it looks. It matches my skin really good and it blends out really, really well. So this is already what we look like. It's a pretty natural looking foundation, which is something that I really, really enjoy. I like when things look nice and natural and it just looks like skin. That's something that this foundation is really, really cool for. Like, it just looks super natural and that's exactly what I want. So I'm just gonna go in with a quick setting powder to make sure that it's not going anywhere. I have worn this foundation without setting powder and without blush or anything else, no concealer, nothing else, and it still stays on great all freaking day, so you don't really have to worry about it going anywhere. But I just want to have that finished look and that flawless feel. This really just looks natural. It just looks like my skin and I love that. So I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of concealer just to finish up. I could use the foundation again if I wanted to, and I have used it as the concealer before. Really, if you go and get the concealer from the Rare Beauty in your exact same shade, your face is going to look so freaking good, but I'm poor and on a budget, so I can only afford so much at one time. So here we are. Look at these spots here. The dry ones still look a little dry. That's not something that a foundation is going to be able to conceal all the time, but I love that this one is really moisturizing and it is definitely a weightless foundation. It's really going to settle into your skin and just make it all look flawless and balanced and really, really even. Now we're just going to add the blush. Let's get some color back into some cheekbones here. Now I'm just gonna apply the rest of my eye makeup. Makeup's done, foundation's done, just a little bit of blush so we're not just one flat shade. I'm not gonna contour and highlight and all of that fun stuff, but this foundation does a really good job of looking natural when it covers things. You can definitely stack it and get way more coverage, but I just want like this natural coverage, so you'll have a couple spots peeking through, but you saw my skin, it's really not good. So the fact that this is how much coverage I could get is absolutely amazing. It does stay on pretty well all day, but I'll show you the end of the day real quick just before I hop off of the video, just so you can see that it does last all day and it is a pretty darn good foundation. If you guys are looking for a natural foundation, feels weightless, looks like skin but can cover really well, it's $29, so it's really not that expensive, and you do get a pretty good size bottle here, so definitely worth it. I got mine at Sephora. Go check yours out. It's great foundation, and here's what I look like at the end of the day. Okay, here we are, the end of my work day. It has only been 8 hours, but I did want to still have some natural daylight coming in when you guys saw the end of the day, so I did this right when I got home from work. Skin still looks really good, still have really good coverage, and my spots that are like dry aren't flaking and peeling any more than they were this morning, which is kind of really super cool. Try this foundation if you are having trouble with foundations. It's a pretty darn good one. That's it for this video, you guys. Subscribe to hang out with me more. I'd love to see y'all around my channel and get to know you guys, and I appreciate you. Love y'all so freaking much. Thanks you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next video.